Hi Libra, this is your first of the month reading from April the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good start to the month so far. If this resonates for you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could also be in that energy. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate, just take what does and leave the rest, okay? It wasn't meant for you. All right, Libra, what do we got? My lovely Libras. Give me a minute here to kind of pull some cards. Okay. All right, Libra, so we have the Four of Wands in our kind of new, or kind of in our main energy here, not our new energy, our main energy. Four of Wands represents, for some of you, it could be a wedding that you're attending, a celebration of some sort. This could be a pregnancy, birth of a baby. Basically, it has to do with our home and our home life. When I see the Four of Wands, it could also represent buying a home. It could represent moving into a new home, something to do with kind of a home situation here as well. It's just kind of interesting with this situation because it's followed by some cards that's kind of like, it makes me go, huh, yeah, this should be very joyous, but it's followed by the kind of the Tower in reverse, which is funny because also Gemini got this card as well, but the Tower in reverse represents, it's like seeing a crack in the foundation and fixing it before the thing crumbles, right? It's kind of avoiding kind of catastrophe here. So it seems like, again, there might be this situation with the home recently where you kind of avoided a catastrophe happening for it, or a relationship, or something like that. There's maybe a celebration that something you saw. I'm trying to feel like what is that I'm feeling. It's like almost like you saw something and you fixed it here, which is good, or you saw kind of maybe the cracks in this kind of foundation or cracks in this kind of home life here, and you're kind of working on it, and you're like, oh, I see that these cracks kind of existed through this home life, or having to do with maybe you growing up, or maybe to do with your relationship right now. There, Libra, you're like, oh, I see kind of maybe the unhealthy cracks, or I see maybe something that I do in these kind of situations, in these kind of partnerships, or this home life that kind of I'm doing because I'm not really valuing myself, or kind of valuing the work that I've kind of done here for myself as well. Really interesting energy to come after the Four of Wands here. But again, the Tower in reverse is actually a good card. I actually really like it. It means that we are aware and that we are present of the cracks, and we see those, and we can kind of fix those here. So this might be even the cracks in your marriage, cracks in your relationship, cracks in your home life in general, maybe with your children here, Libra. But I see you kind of seeing that and kind of understanding that, and seeing a lot of it maybe has to come through with how we value ourselves, or how we kind of see ourselves here. We do have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which means slow moving, slow kind of, or things kind of not coming in for us here, or messages coming in for us as well, where things not moving as fast as we like. It seems like, again, there is something here that we have to kind of respect the timing of things. We have to respect other things when things aren't happening so fast, when we might feel some kind of stillness in our life, or feel like things aren't kind of moving forward here. I want to get some more energy on that with this kind of Eight of Wands. With this Eight of Wands energy in reverse. Lovers card. It's feeling like it has to do with kind of your relationships here, Libra. You know, that your relationships are maybe not moving as fast as you like it to, or you're maybe not getting to kind of your home goals here, or marriage, or whatever it is that's your kind of your goal here. It seems like we're feeling some stagnancy involved with our relationships. Lovers card here, Gemini card. It's feeling like things aren't maybe moving forward here, and that's why this kind of Four Wands makes sense, because this four of Wands is all about celebration, again, marriage, birth of a baby, things like that. And it's kind of feeling like we're feeling down on ourselves for where we're at, or that things aren't coming in for us here, especially in romantic relationships, where things might not be moving as fast as we want them to. Again, there's some kind of crack in that for you. There's some crack in that to do with your self-worth and how it is in kind of relationships here. Remember, it all kind of starts with you too. So if that's something that you are looking for, see how you are talking to yourself, you know, see what the energy that you are kind of putting out here. For you, Libra, you know, are you kind of sending out negative energy? Or are you sending out energy that's going to be like, I will never find someone, that, you know, I'll never have these things? Like, just watch what we're saying to ourselves, and watch the energy here that we are putting out, okay? Because it just seems like that. Knight of Pentacles coming out right after. Help coming through. All right. This is shining a new leaf here on this side. Page of Pentacles. You might have a new job offer or a new amount of stable money coming in for you here. Maybe this is kind of your focus right now. You know, you work a lot, so you can't really focus on your kind of romantic relationships here, or that thing for yourself. But Knight of Pentacles could be someone coming in for you, or a sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's just someone that's kind of bringing in stability for you here. Someone that has a stable offer for you, whether that's money, whether that's kind of emotional stability, whatever it is for you here, whatever this stable energy this person is bringing in, they're coming in to kind of help you out. And that's what the Six of Pentacles is all about. It's kind of like a charity card, and not saying that you need charity, but just saying they're here to help you, they're here to guide you, they're here to take care of you in that kind of front here. So if that is something you're kind of worried about money or that kind of situation here, I don't think you kind of need to stress anymore. It seems like this person is going to come in to kind of take care of you or help you out, whoever they are. We have the Hangman in reverse, which means it's time for action now, time to kind of move forward here. I think once this person comes in with this offer, you'll be like, okay, now I can kind of get things kind of back on track. Because it's almost feeling, again, like you were feeling a bit hopeless in this energy, feeling like things are not going to work out for you, or you kind of had that kind of doomsday energy, Libra, to be honest. But again, this new offer coming in is going to change that for you. It feels like it's going to spring you into action a little bit more. I'm laughing just because it's just like, I understand what you're feeling, Libra. I feel it all the time. It's like this is almost like this doomsday, or that things won't work out for you, or that you're losing hope for your future, or losing hope for the things that you want. And the only reason why I was kind of like, that's funny, is because this doomsday vibe just keeps coming up. But again, it's a sense of something with lack. It's a sense of how we talk about ourselves, or you know, feeling not good enough, or feeling you know, that no one will love us or appreciate us for the way who we are. But there's a thing here that we need to start trusting things, trusting timing, trusting when things are kind of working out for us here, trusting when we're not kind of moving forward with things. Because it's when we get into this doom and gloom kind of energy, we're not being proactive. It's just kind of living in kind of a state of fear here. And we need to start believing and trusting that things are going to work out for us, that we are on the path where we will find the perfect partner, we'll find the stable job. You know, you need to kind of get into that energy here. You need to get into that energy of things kind of will work out for me, because I deserve things to work out for me, because I am a human, and we're all human. And you know, if you do good things, then you should deserve good things to happen to you. And I know people are like, well, that doesn't work, but it's like, feel that energy, because I get into this all the time. I get into this energy of being like, well, maybe everything is, I'll never get anything I want, or things aren't working out for me. And it's like, why am I putting that own block there against myself? Why am I not trusting that things are working out for me? Because They probably are. I just don't know. But I immediately go to that thought of kind of losing hope. You know, losing hope that I will have that dream house one day, or I'll have that marriage, or I'll find a partner, or I'll have a baby. You know, it's kind of just like we're losing all that sight because, again, we're feeling like it's not going to happen for us, but we need to start trusting. We need to start trusting that things will work out when they work out here, that things will be divinely guided when they kind of come in. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, which means kind of things aren't moving forward for you. Maybe they are, and maybe they are kind of behind the scenes here. This Knight of Pentacles is here, you know, bringing you this new offer, coming in to kind of help you out. So stop stressing so much. Queen of Cups coming out here as well. This is my mothering card, my mothering energy. Whether this is someone that's coming in, maybe this is a mother here. It's coming in to nurture you and care for you a little bit. Or it's just you starting to, how you start to talk to yourself, you know, start caring for yourself, start nurturing yourself. I always see this as like the coddling mother or the nurturing mother kind of card with the Queens of Cups, you know. Sometimes we're going to start talking to ourselves in that way as well. Talking to ourselves and be like, no, things are going to work out, you know, things are going to be fine. You're going to be okay. Even though things aren't moving forward right now, you're still having progress moving forward. It's like almost taking care of yourself, especially kind of your emotional health here, Libra. There's also something here to do with financial stability and focusing a lot on it and focusing too much on it, a bit too much on kind of our finances, and kind of forgetting to experience things or kind of live our life. It feels like kind of almost like overworked energy because you're so so driven here, which is nice, but we're forgetting the sweetness a bit of life. We're kind of forgetting here that money isn't kind of always everything, you know. It's almost like, yes, we'll accumulate all this money, but if we'd have nothing else to show for it, then we're just going to be lonely and sad still. But how can we accumulate this money here and do it in a way that's stable, do it in a way that's healthily for us, that's building what we want, and to still have the energy where, I don't know, we take care of ourselves, and that's still a priority here as well. This Knight of Swords coming out in reverse is all about kind of letting go of that blinder, or letting go of the things that are keeping us stuck. And it's weird because it seems like our finances here are kind of keeping us stuck in that sense, or keeping us stuck in this light of, you know, money will kind of solve all my problems, or money will solve everything that's kind of happening to me right now. But it's almost like having gratitude, or having, being grateful for what you do have in the present moment, which will kind of bring more forward for you here, Libra. For Libra, please. Yes, there's this new job, or this new stability kind of coming in for you here. Ace of Pentacles. Stop worrying so much. Page of Wands. You're going to be, this is going to be a really good job, or good offer for you, because it will kind of put you through this place of something new, maybe a new adventure, maybe it's maybe it involves travel. It's just going to bring back a little bit of passion for you here, and excitement in for you here as well. Whatever this kind of stable offer is, this is such like a new job kind of vibe popping up, or a new adventure, or kind of a new beginning for you here. Stop undermining yourself is kind of what this Knight of Pentacles in reverse is all about. You know, it's feeling like things aren't kind of working out for you, but they are. You know, things are coming in for you, but they're just coming in for the right time, at the right time. And so keep believing in that, Libra. Keep believing that things are going to kind of work out for you here. Yeah, that you will kind of have this happy family in the end. Because once you put that focus back to yourself, once you see the cracks in the foundation, see the things within us that are kind of leading us here to maybe have, or on the way to this tower moment, we start to see that, we start to fix that, we start to kind of nurture that. There's space for good things to kind of come into our life after that. For Libra, please. Yeah, it's like almost like right when you kind of lose, right when you kind of lose this kind of hope, something comes through for you. Okay, so the energy here, the energy oracle we got was the contract card. New contract coming. This is the new job. This is the Ace of Pentacles popping in, right? Sorry, let me just get to the right page. This card shows a contract in the background, ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This could be a union, such as a business deal or the sale of a new home, right? We were talking about the home stuff as well. A new job or a commitment in marriage. We were talking about that as well. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, or at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that there is a legal action underway, and it's likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on any potential new opportunities, so remain aware and perceptive of what's coming your way, right? Be open to what's coming to your way as well. I love this because it just feels like this kind of reading is like validating you, Libra. It's like, you know, it's on the way here, but you just kind of can't see it yet, and you can't really, you know, see it in the horizon, but things can change at kind of any moment. You also got lost lands, soul gifts. You've done this before. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were more advanced than ours today. As beginning to remember these times, the remembering of the gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in the Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, step in a new career path, right? Birth a creation or a new idea. Also the Page of Wands energy here as well. But feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has the wisdom beyond your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas that you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you're preparing for this for some time. Something that lost lands exist in the past, and others believe that they exist today, in a different dimension. I believe that these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps you have the wisdom of a lost land, such as Lumera, Atlantis, Avalon, exists within you, and through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands and learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Right? And I think this kind of new age here is kind of connecting to ourselves, is connecting to spirit there. In whatever way that is for you, you know, whatever God or whatever kind of religion, or even not having a religion, you know, whatever way that you just kind of connect to the world. Do that this week. Take the time to do that. All right, Libra. Well, this was your end of the month, or first of the month reading. I hope that helped.